Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm finally doing a Mew video. I've done some like paper cards, proxy Mew videos, but I finally have the cards online. I got them about, I don't know, an hour ago. My mail came a little bit late, so I did buy some codes on eBay, but I finally have Mew all built, and I've only played 4 games with it. I've won 3 of them. But yeah, so I can finally do a video on this. I'm super happy to finally get Mew, because this is a deck I've had my eye on for a really, really long time. I love Mewtwo and Mew, so Mew is kind of like the successor to Mewtwo and Mew. But the list we're going to be looking at today is a non-peony version. Probably will try that version out as well. Maybe even a couple peony in this version might be okay. But this version is more centered around the Chromomatic Battle VIP Pass kind of engine, I guess you could say. Because in a lot of our decks, like Single Strike, if you Chromomatic, discard like an item and you get Tails, and that's you only like draw out, then you're kind of out of luck. But in this deck, it's more of like a plus. Like at the very worst, Chromomatic is discarding 2 cards from your hand, which is generally going to be actually just is 2 more cards you're going to be drawing with Genesect. So even if you don't get the exact card you need, you still thin your hand for the Fusion Strike system on Genesect V, which allows you to draw cards into your hand until you have the same number of cards in your hand as you do Fusion Strike Pokemon play. And Mew VMAX's Cross Fusion Strike can copy any Fusion Strike Pokemon attack on the bench, and you don't need the energy, so it just costs 2 energy to do any Fusion Strike Pokemon you have on your bench, and then Max Miracle can go through Decidueye, stuff like that, which is nice. But yeah, so we have a whole array of attacks we can use. Max Miracle, for its own right, is really, really nice against Duraludon, against Decidueye if you do come across it, even Zamazenta. And then we also have the Genesect, of course, which is going to be our main attacker, the main attack we're going to be using. I should say Techno Blast. The energy doesn't matter because we're always copying it for 2 energy with Mew, 210, and during this your next turn, this Pokemon can attack. Which noted, you need to note that Mew VMAX, it says it can't attack, which means the Mew VMAX won't be able to attack, which means you're going to need to switch in and out of the active, which already half of that is completed because our Mew has Fear Tree. So, this card is just insane. And if we're not switching into the same Mew with Switch, we are probably switching into another Mew VMAX, or just retreating into another Mew VMAX that we have on the bench. We have a couple other attacks. Psycho Jump on the regular Mew V. I wanted to get the full art of this one, but I didn't have enough packs because I really wanted to get the full art Genesect. The full art Genesect is so beautiful. But we have Energy Mix, searching deck for an energy card, attaching it to our Fusion Pokemon to play. Our entire deck is Fusion Pokemon, so this basically just says search your deck for an energy and attach it to our Pokemon. Psychic Leap, the energy doesn't matter, but it is still 2 energy. 70 damage, and you may shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your deck. And this is really, really nice for denying prize cards of Mew. It's honestly not as used in Mew decks as I thought it would be. I thought it would be used a lot more aggressively as kind of like I'll Psychic Leap a couple times, maybe even once Power Tablets, and then do what's it called, the Techno Blast on the Genesect to get a knockout. So that is one of the attacks we have, pretty useful. We have Meloetta, which is kind of a newer addition to the deck. This kind of like low energy Meloetta, Melissa build has been doing pretty well. And I think it might have cemented itself as the Mew deck, the Mew list that is the best. The Meloetta here, Melodious Echo, it does 70 damage, and it does 70 more damage for each, or it does 70 times 70 damage for each Fusion Strike energy attached to all of our Pokemon. So we have all 4 of them. We're hitting 280, which is really, really decent. Actually, it's not decent. It's just really, really good, especially in combination with the Power Tablets. And even on its own, Meloetta hitting at least, you're usually going to be hitting 140 for just 2 energy on a single prize card. When you can increase that, it's pretty nice, and especially against Single Strike. This deck does have a little bit of a tough time versus Single Strike. One of the insane things with Mew is that its worst matchup is Single Strike, and it only takes like a 45%, which is crazy. I don't know if there's any other deck and format where its worst matchup is a 45%. Some may even argue that's 50%. But Melodious Echo can do, pretty decent damage in that matchup, in combination with your Power Tablets and their own Single Strike Roars, plus maybe even a few Old Cemetery things, because we do play Old Cemetery. This Meloetta can be a really strong attacker versus these Single Strike decks. We have one more attacker to look at, and that's going to be our Latios. The ability doesn't matter because it accelerates to Latios, but we actually don't play any Latios. But this Latias does have Dyna Barrier, which deals 70 damage, and during our opponent's next turn, you prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon VMAX. So this, with the Power Tablets, with Genesect, can just stall for a little bit while you just get essentially like a free 70 to 100 damage usually. And the other cards in the deck, this deck is just pure gas. And I mean, like, look how many items this is. I think I counted this earlier. This is like 31 items. And almost every single item, let me just see. Yeah, I think actually every single item in the deck you can just play immediately. And if you're not just playing it immediately, it's also thinning a card from your hand to draw a Genesect, which is crazy. Play a generally pretty low supporter count, 7. So those shouldn't be too clogging up our hand too much. And once again, we play a pretty low energy count as well. We play the 6 energy for the Fusion Strike energy, which can be accelerated with Alessa, and 2 of the Psychic Energies Stadiums. We're playing 2 Old Cemetery because that card is just really, really good versus Single Strike versus Suicune. Suicune is a super, super good deck right now, and if you do not actually play well enough versus Suicune, it can be kind of tough, but Old Cemetery does make it that you only need 1 Power Tablet instead of 2 to KO a Suicune that has a cape on it. And we do have 1 Training Core, which can recycle our energies just in case we are running a little bit low. And that is the deck. As you can see, I have played it 4 times, won 3. So pretty good. There is a decent amount of skill involved. Surprisingly, it's not just throwing cards down until you win the game. It's more like you kind of have to think, okay, do I want to play this card? Do I want to, like, there's a lot of like ordering or sequencing and stuff like that. So we did hit Ray 8_811, playing a metal deck. So might be Zacian Zamazenta. This deck just destroys Zacian Zamazenta because we have our Max, what is it? Max, no? Anyway, Mew VMAX is second attack that goes through all effects, and we can just KO a Zacian with our Technoblast plus a couple Power Tablets. Battle VIP Pass, I think, is a card that I forgot to mention. It lets you search your deck for 2 Pokemon, put them on your bench if it's your first turn. And in this deck, especially, it is super, super good. Now, this hand is really, really strong. You can get, actually, with the Alessa, if we do have 4 power, or 2 Battle VIP Pass, we can fill up our bench as well as Alessa. This hand is super, super good. If we actually might be able to get a KO with Melodious Echo, we actually did hit a mirror match. And if we can just get 3 Fusion Energy into play, or 2 Fusion Energy into a couple Power Tablets, we can just KO Mew V in the active, which is super, super good. Yeah, this hand is just nuts. Our opponent does discard on Marnie, so I don't think they're going to be playing. They're playing a little bit of a slower version. They do attach these regular Psychic Energy. There is a Vitality Band. And if we do not see another Mew V, this game could get really, really out of hand for our opponent. And we do not see another one. Okay, so we are in a very, very good spot. Unfortunately, we do top deck Old Cemetery, and our opponent did put Old Cemetery in play, which means we actually can't use it. But we do have an insanely strong hand. We're just going to battle VIP Pass twice, casually. The raw battle VIP Pass. We did prize 2 Genesects, which is something to note here. And I think we just go get double Mew. Honestly. So just go get double Mew on the bench. And then we will Alessa's. Select these. Get some energy on. There. We do have all Fusion Energy in deck as well. Cramomatic, discard the Rotom Phone because we're drawing a lot of cards anyway. We do unfortunately hit Tails, but we still have a whole bunch of Fusion Strike systems to use up. Okay. You need a Fusion Energy. No Fusion Energy still. I'm going to Quick Ball, discard the Old Cemetery, and then not going to get anything. We could switch. We do play 3, so I don't hate switching either. And I am going to play the Power Tablet, because if we do not hit the other Fusion Strike Energy... Actually, let me do some math. Okay, no, actually, I think I'm going to hold this because we're going to need 2 of them if we want to KO with just another regular Psychic Energy for our turn attachment. And, okay, still nothing. I'm going to Quick Ball, discard... Do we want to discard the Boss's Cemetery? I honestly think I'm going to discard the Cemetery here. And I'm going to fail that. I am going to fail the Evolution Incense as well. We already have a Mew VMAX in our hand. And I think this is the big question of, do I want to play my Power Tablets? I'm trying to think. If we play 3 of them plus a Vitality Band, that is enough. So I do think I'm going to play this because we do still have Vitality Band as well. So I'm going to play this, and I'm going to Fusion Check System for 4. We also could potentially have held that for Cremomatic as well. And we do not hit it. That is unfortunate. I think I'm just going to retreat into this Mew V and then pass. That was quite unfortunate, but just one more Alessa, we can get a KO with a single Power Tablet. So next turn. So that is going to be super duper strong for us. Do I want to do anything else in this hand? I don't think so. I could thin the Power Tablet. I don't hate doing that either. I'm going to thin this. Grab out our Latias and then pass. Yeah. If our opponent does play Cross Switcher / Boss this turn, then if they do knock out our Mew V, we won't be able to go that route of Melodious Echo plus single Power Tablet anymore. And there's a research. Now they probably discarding Fighting Energy, so I think they were playing Galarian Zapdos. That is something to watch out for actually, because they can discard Special Energy. But they could still go Cross Switcher, but they played a research in the morning, which means they probably don't play Peony, and it means it's going to be extra difficult for them to play to find their Cross Switchers if they even have them in their deck at all. You see the Evolution Incense grabbing out the Mew VMAX, and then a Fog Crystal, round that out, getting another Mew V, drawing more cards off the Future Strike system. Okay, so there comes their own Meloetta. That is something to be afraid of. So like I said, with 4 Fusion Energy in play plus the Power Tablets, that can KO a Mew in one hit, which is a little bit scary. You see the Quick Ball discarding the Zapdos. That is fine. They're getting up their own Latias. Now, this is something I did not consider. Actually, no, we still have the Meloetta. So if we do, we can still, even if they do the Dyna Barrier, we can still use our own Meloetta to attack with the Melodious Echo. So interesting to see if my opponent's going to go knock out Mew or Dyna Barrier. Honestly, we prefer for them to go Dyna Barrier, because then we can evolve both of these Mews, and we can thin a card out of the deck with Evolution Incense. So just like a little bit more efficiency there if my opponent does not knock out the Mew. So let's see. Okay, there's a Tool Jammer. We do play only one Vitality Band, so probably not going to be of much use unless Escape Rope. Who do I put up here? I put up my Genesect. I think I do. Yeah, I think that's the only liable thing we can really put up here. Unfortunately, we did prize one, so we will be down to Genesect. They could just pass here. Hope I don't find a switch. That's, I guess, a fine play if they really want to do that. It looks like they're not. Actually, they still. Yes, Cross Fusion Strike. Probably just going to see a Technoblast for KO. And let's see if we can find. Actually, no, Dyna Barrier. Okay. So, interesting play from my opponent. We do top deck a Quick Ball, which is an insanely good top deck. I'm going to evolve this. Do we really want to Boss? We could Boss. But do I want to keep Boss is the other thing. I think I might just discard Great Ball. I think we want to keep Boss around, just in case. I'm going to play this, grab out the Mew. We can evolve this because we do have Max Miracle if it really does come down to that too. But a Quick Ball, I want to keep both of these cards, so I'm going to be getting rid of the Great Ball, and then we're going to use the Strike System for some cards. 4 of them. Let's see what we get. And Chromatic. Okie doke. Do we want to risk playing the Chromatic? That is, I think, the big thing here. I think it's fine if we just attach this to the Mew. We can attach it to... No, I think we do want to attach this to the Mew. And I am going to play this. And if worst comes to worst, we do find... I'm going to take the Alessa. Worst comes to worst, we just find other items to discard. But I'm going to take the Alessa here off this. And then Fusion Strike System. It's 2 cards. Alessa, we're going to play that. So right here and here. But I think we really want it on our Meloetta. And then 1 card, hoping for maybe an item or a switch. That is a switch. Okay. So we could hit hard with Melodious Echo. I don't hate that. And then follow with our own Dyna Barrier if they do KOS. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Do we even have any more Genesects? Have we used all 3 of them? Anyway, I think we're always attacking with this. But we still have Genesect. No, we don't. Okay, so Melodious Echo, I'm just going to hit for 280. They actually could shuffle themselves into the deck. I actually did not consider that at all. But I think this is a fine play, honestly. Okay, there's our Mew VMAX, but they actually just cannot Psychic Leap anymore, which is good for us. Okay. Using their own Fusion Strike systems. And I think we just knock this out, and then we just go Boss a Genesect, Boss a Latios, or Latios / One Prizer for game. I think that's where we're going to go. Okay, so Power Tablet. So they can Dyna Barrier, KO our Meloetta, but then we just use Max Miracle on here. Okay, let's see. We actually can just KO Mew as well, since we do still have 3 Power Tablets left. And Vitality Man. Actually, no, because Vitality Man won't work because of the Tool Jammer they have. Okay, so what did they use? I was not paying attention. Okay, so they did use Dyna Barrier. That's fine. We still have Max Miracle. Get around that. Fog Crystal. Yeah, we can play that. Draw out a Psychic. That's our other Mew. Bench this. We fill. And there's our Vitality Band. Actually, potentially might have been a misplay to Special Audits. We might have wanted to eventually Mew so we could Psychic Leap back in the deck. Okay. That could potentially punish us pretty hard, maybe. Well, nah, we'll have to see. Actually, no, because that would have punished us if if this Mew VMAX was damaged. Since it's not, I think we're gonna find spot. I think we can just attach this and then Fusion Strike System for one more. And yeah, so nothing great here. And I think I'm just gonna Max Miracle for the KO. And then either we can, I think now it's just down to Boss Genesect, Boss One Prizer. And they do concede, so there we go. I think they were really banking on that, like totally protecting them, which against the deck that plays 4 boss and just has an attack that just straight up just goes through effects, probably not going to happen. They also kind of just forgot about going through effects. So game 1 versus the mirror match went pretty well, other than like kind of missing that Meloetta. That was kind of fortunate. It would have been really cool to see that. But other than that, probably going to be fine. Okay, so we hit Layton MHC with the awesome Bidoof deck box that everyone has been rocking because that thing was free and was a pretty good freebie if I do say so myself. And we do win the coin flip again. We're always going first. Even when we don't go first, we still have once again like the Meloetta attack to rely on. And this hand is just crazy because we have Battle VIP Pass, an old Cemetery, Rotom Phone. This hand is great. All right. So you're up against a deck with the Sobble. Nowadays, this doesn't tell us much. We do top deck another Rotom Phone. Just gonna bench a couple of these. Battle VIP Pass. For Genesect Mew, we do have another bench spot for rinse whichever. Take your pick, Latios or Meloetta, depending on what we're up against. I'm just gonna put the old Cemetery into play, and I'm just gonna draw a couple. Fusion Strike System. Keep the Rotom Phone around. Just in case. Okay, there's another Battle VIP Pass. We don't know what we're up against, so I think I want to save that. I don't know. I can think about this. Yeah, do we really? I mean, we might not need Latios this matchup. I cannot speak. We might be up against a speaking deck. This is a tough one. I might. Oh, we're definitely playing this to get the energy. Just realized that. So we're definitely playing this, getting out the energy. We could just stack a card on top for next turn for Rotom Phone, but I think we're doing that with our other one. Okay. Going for Mew VMAX. Put that on top. We're going to Fusion Strike System for a couple. And okay, those are two pretty okay cards. I'm just gonna run on phone again. Stack fusion energy on top, and then just pass. Oh well, I mean, we might as well just do this. No, they come warning us, so I think I want to keep the fusion energy on top. So I have the guaranteed energy. Okay, so there's Sobble. This again doesn't tell us much. There's a Great Ball. Could be Ice Rider, I guess. Bolt Hunt. Okay, I was not expecting that in the slightest. Playing up against the Bolt Hunt deck, they get the Emperor, they get the Great Ball back. There's the Sobble. Do we have any tricks we can use up against this? Meloetta is pretty okay because it's a one price attacker going to one price attacker, but Mew VMAX versus one pricers isn't great. I think Psychic Leap is going to be pretty good versus their deck, though. Okay, and we're probably just have game now because we can just KO this and then we can just keep the rest of them, rest of their Emperors that try and come into play. Attach, bring up this thing, user deck system, and yeah, they can see it attack. So that's probably your typical ideal turn 1/2 with Mew. I am going to do one more. And I haven't completed the ladder yet. I know I'm close. Yeah, okay. So don't particularly want the full art Leon. Leon is a card that is, I guess, playable in Mew. You really want to play it. So let's see. It's TST66666. A Sceptile coin feed Rash deck. We do lose the coin flip. They of course go first. And let's see what we get in our opening hand. Pretty solid once again. 2 Battle VIP pass. The card is nuts. And like I've been saying, we have Meloetta to rely on turn 1 at the very least. Probably going for the energy. What's it called? Okay, so we can't donk here. There's a quick ball. That's fine. We will Battle VIP pass. Excuse me. Get out Genesect, Mew. Yeah, that's probably fine. We will Battle VIP pass again. Get out Genesect Mew again, I guess. Yeah, we have one more bench spot for the Meloetta. Go there. Quick ball, discard the boss. Get out our Meloetta friend here. And we're just going to switch from the Mew, the burner card, and we can always just retreat if we do hit the Meloetta. And then future check system. Oh, this one, I guess. Okay, see what we get here. 4 cards. Pretty decent 4 cards, I have to say. Fog Crystal, it's difficult. I'm going to play Chromatic and discard the Incense. If I get heads here, which I do not, which is unfortunate. Fog Crystal, I think I'm just really going to go for it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play one of them, see what I get here. Another Chromatic. Huge energy, I'm going to put that on top. I want that. And then if you just check system again, I'm going to say this, I could also get a Chromatic as well, and then get the, what's it called, the Alessa. Okay, I'm going to play this. Ooh, it's going to be hard. Might as well play this down onto the Meloetta. This to thin our hand. This to hopefully bind one. No, okay. So what card do we really want? This, I guess, we can play it. We don't want to put this on top. We want to not draw into fusion energy. I guess we can put this on top. And then one more future check system. Do we find our Meloetta? Or our Alessa, I should say. And we do not. So that is unfortunate. Do I want to protect the Mew? Maybe. do some math. 320. I'm gonna have to play. I think next turn we can get the KO if we want. So I think I might just sit in the stand. I could run on phone to just guarantee myself a card next turn as well. Not terribly great again. I mean, we could just go for the Meloetta attack next turn. So I could put this on top as well. I don't hate that. Just gonna stack that on top. Touch our Vit Band and pass. In shame, as we do indeed miss our Alessa. Okay. Opponent does have the Rayquaza VMAX. As of now, they cannot actually knock out our Mew in the active because it does 180, and if there's only one turn attachment, they only do 100. So they're going to need a Rose here if they want to KO our Mew. There is a Pokegear for boss. That's not a Rose. Adventure Discovery. So they're actually just never going to be knocking out our Mew here. There is the Bolton Crobat Rayquaza. I forgot that they can electrify this turn. Pretty fine play, honestly. Because we can't boss and what's it called in the same turn. Alessa in the same turn. They attach to the active, so no electrify. Could just be hitting for 100. They could retreat, and they're not going to. I think I would have retreated there because you really can't get this thing hit, I guess. Okay, so we top deck a Power Tablet that we stacked on top, of course. We're gonna Quick Ball, discard a boss, fail this. Attach Fusion Energy to our Mew, Power Tablets, and then we are off to the races with our Fusion Check systems. And 2 Mew VMAX. Gonna play at least one of them. Definitely failing this guy here. Yeah, I can do that. We have Battle VAP pass in case we do hit Chromatic. Do we want to evolve this? Is the question. Do we want to draw more cards? This is actually pretty difficult because I like that Bolt Storm. I could hold it. This is going to be a pretty difficult decision, honestly. We do have a boss in their hand. We know that they're down all 4 Adventure Discovery. Wow. Okay. They do have a boss in their hand. We do know that. So I think I am not going to evolve it. I'm just going to Future Strike System. Keep in my hand. Incense and Switch. Just going to play the Incense and fail that. Switch because we can always retreat again. And the Future Strike System. We have 2 more cards. There's the Alessa. Finally, get one. Attach one here probably. It's fine. We do have both of them in the deck. That's great. Do we have 2 more Power Tablets as well? We only have 1. But we do have our Vit Band, so we can actually just get a KO with Lotus Echo because we did play a Power Tablet. So yeah, Cross Season Strike, Techno Blast for KO. Seems pretty good to me. Wait, they do not get knocked out, huh? 250? Oh, I clicked Techno Blast. Oh, okay. I am very stupid. We do have boss in hand, but we could. It's just annoying at the very least. Because I clicked. I'm just robot mode clicking my attack that does damage. Now we are in potentially worse spots because what's it called? Because we need to switch, and I think we're down 2. Yeah, we're down 2. We still Chromatic, I guess, but we're just in a really bad spot there. That misclick was unfortunate. There's Crobank for 5. They did play Rose, so they are hitting for 180, I think, guaranteed. But luckily we can just do the Power Tablet and Release Echo thing again on this. Knock that out. So I think we're gonna be fine in general, as long as we can like save this from being KO'd too much. There's Crystal Cave. No, does that actually matter? No, that didn't matter because if we had Latias on the bench, that would have mattered. But we don't have Latias, so that doesn't really matter too much. Okie doke. Old Cemetery seems nice because now this thing can get damaged, and we might be able to actually pull something off. I think we have to go boss this and do the power tablet release echo thing this turn, because if this gets knocked out, we're out of fusion energy. I'm going to attach this here. I am going to evolve this. I think we are just going all or nothing now for this one. Boss this, and hope if I do hit my power tablet that I don't misclick the release echo thing. Okay, so those are chromatic. We're going to play that. Discard the battle VAP pass, because that is just actually just useless. Hit tails. Okay, that is annoying. We're gonna play Great Ball. Get Mew. Yeah, get Mew. Quick Ball and fail both of these. There's one. There's two. And we're going to be drawing 6 cards here. And we still have quite a bit of draw left in our deck as well. We are getting pretty low on cards as well. There's our power tablets. So we can't play that. And now I am going to make sure not to misclick. Oh, wait, because I can't attack. Oh, boy. I need the switch. Okay, is my switch even in deck? Let's see. Can I finally get a heads? I can. If I switch in deck, it is. Awesome. Now we are probably in danger of just... I almost got really, really punished there. We are probably in danger of being knocked out now. Melodious Echo, KO. But I think we should be fine as long as we have more energy in our deck. And there's a training court, so I think we should be okay. Maybe. Oh no, because we have this to attack. So yeah, I think we just have guaranteed game here with the boss, all these fusion strike systems, and so little cards in deck. I think we are pretty fine here. I almost got super punished. I'm probably playing this horribly. Anyone who actually knows how to play this deck, people who won big tournaments with it, I think his name is Edward Valencia, and Vinny. I know. If you are watching this, first of all, thank you, and if you are watching this and being absolutely disgusted by how horrible I'm making these sequences, then I'm sorry. I got these cards an hour and a half ago. So, yeah. Let's see what my opponent can do. They can Boltstorm KO us. That's fine. We just have boss on our hands, though. We just have game pretty much no matter what, especially if they're playing Rosie. Yeah, we just have guaranteed game. It is over for our opponent. And yes, so they do concede because they don't have energy on the active. Okay. I think that's going to be it for the video. We had 3 games. I did win all of them, which is crazy. I mean, this deck is just crazy. The things it's going to do. So I was playing this deck earlier. I played Inteleon VMAX. I went, turn 2 KO their Inteleon. Turn 3 Dyna Barrier their Sobble. Turn 4 Quad Power Tablet KO their VMAX. It was a disgusting game. My opponent did nothing. So yeah, here is the list once again. The awesome Genesect. I just love the Genesect so much. But yeah, that's gonna be the video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to leave a like. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. I do videos like this. I've been doing them. I haven't posted a video in a week, but I'm gonna try and upload more often. I just haven't had very many decks to do very many videos on, and cards haven't been revealed. I mean, there's the Sweep into the Entei and Raikou, which are basically just sweeping with different types, but those aren't honestly too interesting. They're not great either, but yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys liked it.